Touchdown, Miami!
How's it going, guys? Welcome to another edition of The Extra Yard. We are here to preview the upcoming, how do I want to call it? Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. Ass whooping. That the Miami Dolphins are most likely to be handed by Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and the entirety of the Buffalo Bills roster. How are we feeling about the game, guys?
What game?
So there's no game?
I mean, it's like saying like it's like a rivalry, but it's like a rivalry with like no hope from one side. You know, it's like, you know, is there really even a game going on? It's like just go out there and like, you know, Tua, just play your heart out, dog. Just, you know, do your best and, you know, just show the NFL what you're about.
I feel like for it to be a rivalry, there it has to be both sides. Like,
that's what I've always said.
Yeah. Like the other side has to feel like there is actually a competition and a chance. So
yeah, like people say it's a rivalry with like Josh Allen, and it's like, is it though? Like 6-1 against us, like
yep. Boy is basically undefeated if not for Charles Clay. Go ahead, bro.
So for me, the Dolphins in the past 2 weeks have lowered my already impossibly low bar for them. So, I planning into this week, I don't plan on picking the Dolphins to win a single game for the rest of the season. If they do, it will be a shock to me. So this to me feels like the beginning, like a new start for me, like a new way to enter the show, like lowered expectations. Now I'm finally where most Dolphins fans always are. So it's like I don't have any expectations, so there's no way for me to be disappointed with the outcome.
I know that guy probably isn't watching, but man, I hope he is. I really hope he is.
That's a good one. But yeah, like I'm not expecting much from Miami, so I don't have any expectations for them. So where else is like, how else are you supposed to feel in this moment? Like, are there any Dolphins fans that have any optimism?
They probably exist somewhere.
That would usually be where Kai kind of slides in, and it's like, you know, it's not all lost, but yeah, I think he's even gotten to the point where it's like, no, yeah, it's all lost. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, at this point, it's blatantly obvious as to what this team is and will not be throughout the rest of the season. So it's just kind of like, all right, this is our new start. So let's bring some new energy to this.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, what is embarrassed? Like, are we saying like, what's a minimum score you have to see?
No. I got you. You ready? Go. You remember when me and Kai got into it over the University of Miami going in to play a really crazy game against the University of Alabama? You remember how that game turned out?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. If your team doesn't look like there was ever a chance, if it's literally from the get, it's like, imagine a race.
This
right?
is the Dolphins that we're talking about, though.
Yeah, that's what
I understand that. But you can still.
How can the worst team in the NFL get embarrassed? It's embarrassing to lose to the Dolphins.
You somehow look worse than you already have. Which is they've scored points the last couple weeks too.
How many points do the Dolphins need to score to feel good about it?
I'd have to say like 21 plus.
That's not happening.
I said 25.
Fair. If they score 21 and the Bills score like 49, then yeah, that's embarrassing.
This game will not be competitive.
I just want more than 25, dog. Like I need Tua to score touchdowns.
I need Tua to
score. It's not. Yeah. They're gonna lose by 3 touchdowns for sure.
Right.
For sure. But like at least get like 27. Tua, like start punching some in, start making some clutch plays, like you know, show some progress, right? Like that's my thing. Because I understand the Bills defense is a great defense and nothing against them or taking away from them.
Man, I feel like somebody said that back when we were previewing week 2 and you were like, nah, regression year.
New information, new opinions, Michael Christian.
No,
Learn
he
from
was
them.
wrong.
Week
He
to week,
was
bro.
wrong.
Week to week.
I want him to say it. I want him to say I was wrong. Not new information. I was wrong.
New information.
That's what I want him to say.
I said that though. I said I was completely bamboozled, led astray, ran amok by the Miami Dolphins, and it will never happen again. It's a lesson.
You were wrong on the Bills too, though. That's what I want you to say.
Oh no, that I can't admit to. Fuck the Bills. That's gonna be like go jump off a table. I don't give a fuck.
When he said that, he was thinking about if Tua was playing, not if Jacoby
Zachary,
was playing.
Number 4, unfortunately, was claimed by the Philadelphia Eagles, so he is no longer a Miami Dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And just for a peace of mind tonight, because Lord knows we could all use it. We're not talking about any other number 4s. We're just not. Well, it's been too much. It's been weeks now. What is it? Every Tuesday for the past about month or so, this deal was supposed to get done. I'm just not worried about that right now.
That shit's draining. Like after a while, like at some point you get to the point where it's like it's gonna get this. If the deal's done, then it's done. If it's not, it's not. And until then, there's no new news. There's no new development. Right. We're not going to waste that time.
And which is what I've said before. Listen,
Cap, I need you to do me a favor, bro, because there's a discussion going on behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. But Cap, I need you to put your race in the comments so that we can know whether or not you are black or white.
That's definitely not something we're supposed to ask, bro.
What your race is? They asking on job applications, bro. I think it's fair. I think it's fair question.
But asking for welfare. When they ask you for it on job applications, there's an answer that says, like, I choose not to answer. So he can say that.
He has that option, but don't tell him.
He doesn't have to answer. It's just a weird, you
sure.
You could ask that, I guess. Sure. Right. Because you're the bravest one out of all of us. And no, I have to do that. You're just the bravest one out of all of us. It's literally just that.
I do not care about the repercussions. Like, that's not a thing.
Let's look over one.
Puerto Rican?
That
that is a curveball.
That sounds right. As a half Puerto Rican, I see it.
Full disclosure, I thought you were black, Cap.
That's just what he thought. Look, okay. We play the Bills on Sunday. 21. So if they score 25 plus, no matter what else happens, Juan, you think it's not an embarrassment?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Royal answer.
Royal, what about you? What would constitute embarrassment? You think there's no way because they're so bad?
Right. That's where I am. Like the Dolphins to me are the worst team in the NFL right now. They cannot potentially get any worse. I've seen them look terrible in games. I've seen it the first time they played the Buffalo Bills. And so if they repeat the same game this time, it's going to be like, well, that's what I expect to happen.
True. And again, this is what, the second best team in the AFC?
Yeah.
At worst. Currently behind Juan's favorite team?
The who?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Excuse me?
The Chiefs are the best team in the NFL.
I'm gonna need you to say who's the number 1 team in the AFC.
Sorry, Tennessee Titans.
You keep avoiding it like the plague.
Oh, no, sorry.
It is the Cincinnati Bengals.
New England Patriots and Mac Jones.
The Bengals of Cincinnati are.
They are. Hey, the Bengals are looking fantastic.
Who's leading the charge? Who's leading the charge? Let's be honest.
If you put them head to head, Bills versus Bengals, right? If they had to play right now, who do you think would win?
Bills.
Yeah, the Bills would crush it.
Which is why I'd say
I'm not even thinking it. Yeah, it's
100%. Why I think the Bills are the best team in the AFC.
No, Bengals are young, but I like the swagger that Joey's showing out there.
That team is playing amazingly.
And you guys know how I feel about Chase, so it's like,
it's how everybody's starting to feel about Jamar Chase.
Yeah, it's true. That's how everybody's starting to feel about Justin Herbert too.
Yeah, like he doubted his best receiver in that class. What it is. Like that year that he missed, it was a slow start in the preseason, but ever since the regular season came around, he's been an absolute animal.
Boy forgot to catch and immediately remembered.
Right. As soon as the game started to count, he immediately remembered how to catch, and he has been an animal ever since.
Hold my beer, I got this.
Yeah. Basically, dude, that dude could literally go out there drunk and probably still put up the numbers he's putting up. He's looking incredible.
He's legitimately changed the Cincinnati Bengals
versus Marlon Humphrey, bro. Like that's Marlon Humphrey. Like he was literally on him all game, and that boy put up 8 for 201 and 2 TDs, 1 TD. Dog, that 82-yarder, and I am not trying to get into it, right? I'm really not. But that 82
But you're going
yarder,
to.
it's
Right.
what I'm talking about when it is making a play. You take a
Right.
7-yard slant, you break a tackle, you make a guy miss, and you take it to the house.
Which, admittedly, and this is not pointing out any one person on this team, nobody on this team does that.
Exactly.
Nobody on this team does that.
100%.
And that
true.
includes
And
everybody drafted high and
that's
everybody
all I
else
will
picked
say.
up off the waivers.
That's
No,
all
I
I
agree
want
with
to
you.
say. Yeah.
Nobody's doing that right now on this team.
Yeah.
But nobody's been doing that on this team for 2 years now. 3
Hey,
years,
Aaron.
actually.
Hey, Aaron, at me next time, bro.
Who
God
called
damn,
him a
Chef.
puss?
I
What?
called Javon Chase a puss in the
Oh,
preseason.
Chase,
bro.
Chase. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
listen,
I was nervous.
Tyler's going to come out one point,
be
shoot
honest,
0
I
for
was
10, and
nervous.
Roy's going to say trade him. And then the next day he's going to score 30 points and he's going to say, I've always loved Tyler Hero. So
True. I
Take
New
the man's
information,
word.
Mike.
We
New
live off
information, Michael.
narratives. We live off
New
narratives
information.
here.
Exactly. New
We push
information
narratives
requires
here.
new
That's all we
takes.
do.
that
We
is
come to
what
the
it
extra
is.
yard for narrative pushing. If you don't like the narrative this week, come back next week. We got a new one.
Which, I mean,
Hot
listen,
and fresh out the stove. I got you.
the narrative with this team is partially
Done.
there's nobody that can do anything. Nobody can do
Yeah.
anything.
Tua can do stuff.
Tua has
He
done
can
stuff.
only do as much as he can do with his
In
receivers.
spite of
though.
everybody else,
for
he has
sure.
done
No,
stuff.
That's what I hope to see for the rest of the season. I hope to see Tua lighting people asses up all
That's
season
what we need
long.
to see. Yep.
Like, yeah, you see him lighting people ass up all season long, and the Dolphins will dolphin. And like, I don't have any expectations for the team, but for Tua, my expectations are still relatively high. Like, I want to see growth from you. Like, I want to see a progression. I want to see you cut down on the mistakes in the red zone. I kind of want to see you, you know what I mean, take a few more chances, but what you're doing is fine with me. If you're going to dink and dunk your way to success, Tom Brady did it for years. It'll work for multiple people.
Yep.
Like, play to your strengths.
I will be honest, though. The only thing that I need to see from him is a positive second quarter. Like I need these points, dog. Like, I really do.
He is in the second and third quarter what the Heat are in the third quarter. Right? He has like a third half.
Yeah,
in the middle
and
of
it's
the
really
game.
not on him though, because it's remember the
Not
other team
entirely,
makes
yeah.
adjustments. The other team makes adjustments. At some point, like the coaching staff and him come in with a good plan, first drives killer. By the time the fourth quarter comes back around, they already figured out what their adjustment is, and it's like, you know, it's just that gap, right? You start scoring points in that gap, and look, you turn that 20 points against Jacksonville, that 27 or whatever it was last week, you turn that into 30, 35, 40 points. And now you're all of a sudden a prolific offense, and people are saying, all right, well, as long as the defense gets you 2 extra possessions, 3 extra possessions, maybe gets a stop on third down, gets 2 turnovers, now you're cooking. Now you're eating. Now everybody's playing complimentary football, right? But, like, it's tough to ask, you know, a player who's not even finished with, you know, a full complement of starts for one season to go out there and play perfect. But unfortunately, you know,
well, and it doesn't help that in those second and third quarters, it feels like the coaching staff makes bad decisions. The players make mistakes, and that's all of them. Yep. Receivers dropping passes.
They take turns.
Offensive linemen getting holding penalties. You know, ineligible man
blowing
downfield.
Blocks entirely.
And listen, as much of a Tua fan as I am, and as well as I think he played, it sucks that when he does make those 1-2 mistakes in the game, they end up in interceptions, right? It's like you didn't just miss an open guy, you threw it at the other team. And so it's one of those things where it's like, okay, something's got to give here. At some point, you have to find some harmony in this.
The thing about Tua's mistakes is they're magnified in one possession games, and which is what he's lost in the past 2 weeks. Like, he's lost one possession games, and so the interception looks a little bit. It is not. It just not just look. It is a little bigger because that one possession is what lost you the game. Jags, same thing. Like, the defense got you the ball back. You come out next play, throw that interception.
Look, sorry to cut you off, Royal. Sometimes it is coaching as well too. Because look, against the Jacksonville game, 4th and 2. You're in the 45-yard line of Jacksonville, and you're saying, "Nah, let me punt."
Yep,
bro, help him out. He's driving, he's moving. Help him out. Let him get a chance. But
2 challenges in 3 plays.
But when I say help him out, that doesn't mean give the ball to Malcolm Brown. Like, you know, good thing he's on IR at this point. But, like, you know, like, be creative. Let him go eat. He sat there and killed it with Waddle between 3 and 7 yards. What the hell aren't we doing here on 4th down? Like, I like, it's sometimes it's not all on him too.
Yeah, it's literally spread out across the entire team, and it's one of those things where it's like, if it was one fix, right? If it was one position, right? If it literally was as simple as get one good offensive tackle and then everything else will work, or get one good running back and everything else will work, or I will not say the name, but get one elite quarterback. Even then, we have all said it on this show. That doesn't necessarily cure everything. It helps fix problems, but doesn't cure everything, right? It doesn't solve the drops.
Let me clarify. I don't even think it fixes problems. It
just
masks,
it masks the problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. This team is so far from where they should be, which is why all season long, all that's come into question is the entire way this team was built has just failed. Because if you told me again, it was one wide receiver, like let's just say Jalen Waddle was a huge bust, right? Which I think as much as we discuss about him, you wouldn't say that. He's not a bust, right? No. He's not where you'd like him to be, but he's not a bust either. If you told me he was a bust, he couldn't even catch the ball. He had 5 receptions for 80 yards so far in the season and was injured the whole time. Then I would say, okay, things don't seem to have worked out, but it's everything.
Yeah.
It's the line. It's the receiving. It's the tight end snap breakdown, which for some reason they throw to Durham Smythe a ton. And I don't understand why.
Money.
But my thing about that is it's kind of like, it's everything now, but sometimes teams just need like that one game where they can turn the whole thing around and be a completely different team in the second half of the season. The problem with the Dolphins is they just have not been able to get that game. If Tua comes back and he wins these last two starts, then you're talking about a team 2-game winning streak with a little bit of momentum. They have a little bit more confidence now that they've gotten their quarterback back, defense playing a little feistier. Like, you're talking about a different team. The problem is that they haven't been able to get that one, so it's tough for me to say that everything is the problem when I haven't seen them kind of get. Yes, indeed.
But you know what?
It's Jack Harlow.
My dog.
Somebody called you Jack Harlow in the comments, Kai.
Jack Harlow's in the comments?
No, they called you Jack Harlow.
When?
Right when we started.
Like just now?
No, they were like, where's Jack Harlow? They were like, where's Jack Harlow?
Man, we were pacing and I was about to take us to some stuff. You just slowed us down, homie.
Bro, I'm sorry. I wasn't even watching, bro. I was playing ball, so I don't know what you want from me, dog.
This guy's at work. Playing ball. What a life.
Nah, whoa, Juan. Whoa, chill out, bro. You're exposing where I'm at, dog. Chill out.
Man.
Can't be exposing me like that.
Kachi and Chisholm is in an undisclosed location.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly what it is. I'm in an undisclosed location right now. Let me not show.
And I think this is something here. Kai, we'll start it with you on this one, so you just came in, and that way you can throw some quick words. Patrick Kelly is saying that he doesn't see a team, right? That he sees a bunch of guys just kind of going through the motions. And I think we can all agree that the effort across the board has been kind of up and down with this team. Do you think that this team is down on themselves? Like, are they going out there and really fighting as hard as they can every time? Do you think it's maybe some players are and some aren't? You muted yourself, and I'm glad you said that word.
Yeah. Hell no. Like, I mean, I don't think that. Damn, there's an echo in this room. I don't think that they're really fighting like too hard. Yo, should I take that as a compliment? I mean, I don't know if I should.
Hey, he's wealthy, man.
He's cool.
Bro. He did some shit with Tyler Hero, so I guess he's cool. But I don't see like a cohesive unit right now. I think that they do like Tua. I think there is like I just still disagree with the fact that there are people that probably don't like Tua, but. Like, I don't see a cohesive unit. I don't see this team that's just, bonding and that's working together and, we're drowning everything out. But at the same time, they're 1-6. So, like, when you're 1-6, you're not seeing anything. Like, you're 1-6, you're just seeing miserable crap the whole time in general. So, like, I don't really know how to put it. I would agree that I don't see a cohesive unit. At the same time, something, I don't know if you guys touched on it, just because I haven't watched it, so I'm sorry. But, like, when the X stuff was happening, we don't want to trade X. When this is happening, Tua is our quarterback. And I think that plays a big part into the team thing and the team aspect of, like, are we actually a team? So that's
it starts making you feel like maybe you're not wanted. Or maybe it makes you feel like, I don't feel not wanted.
That was this, how are you going to let Tua go out? Like, first of all, and I say this, Ethan J. Skolnick isn't getting mad at me. Bro, how can you have journalistic integrity and softball Brian Flores, not Ethan, but just reporters, and then go hard at Tua? Like, that's not journalistic integrity at all.
Shout out to Brennan.
That's horrible.
Oh, Cap is Puerto Rican.
You said what?
Cap is Puerto Rican.
How do we? What? I'm so confused. How
Royal
do we,
straight up asked him at the start of the show. Royal straight up asked him what he was.
Yeah, and Cap told me Puerto Rican.
Yeah, so I'm still right, anyways.
No, we said he was black.
We can discuss later what was happening.
I'm
sorry.
still right.
Yeah,
Cap's a boy, bro. Cap's a boy.
I think it is true. Look, at a certain point, I think all of us just want transparency from this team. And I don't think we're ever going to get that. And honestly, aside from even just this situation, and I'll throw this one to you, Roll. Do you ever think we're going to get transparency, like true, honest transparency from a guy like Brian Flores who comes from a Bill Belichick system?
Listen, bro, the fact that you said honesty about an NFL team. Yeah, the fact that you said honesty about an NFL team, it just has me at stitches. Michael Christian, you are a card. No, they're going to lie to your fucking face every opportunity that they get. They will never tell you everything because that's not how they're built. Brian Flores came from an organization that is notoriously good at not saying anything. And he's trying to instill some of that in Miami. Like, he's not as good at it. You know, there are going to be leaks from time to time, but I don't think we're ever going to get to a point where everybody's just open about the way the organization feels about everybody. It doesn't make sense. It's bad for narratives. Too many things come out, and then you'll end up in a bigger shitstorm than you are now.
Sure. Then maybe I'll say this. I framed the question wrong. I understand we're never going to get that from any organization.
No,
Right.
but I think we can all agree like he goes the extra mile to be coy and hide
look at Brandon Staley from the Chargers. Like, they asked him, like, what are your plans for the bye week? Flores would just say, we're gonna look at some things and we're gonna talk to some guys and, you know, day to day, right?
Right.
Okay. Brandon Staley goes on about talking about before going on into the next team, he's gonna self-reflect and look at his own team, look at snap counts, look at snap percentages, look at formations, personnel groupings. He's telling you this not because it's fucking a strategic advantage to hide it or to tell you, but he's just being a fucking regular human being having a conversation. Sometimes Flores gets so stuck up where it's like, bro, like, no one wants to have a conversation with you, truly, dog. Like and then you want like people to have a bone or like to throw you a bone when it's like, you know, 1-7, but it's like, nah, bro, like all those years of you acting the way you acted, like, you know, journalists are gonna come out and, you know, there's blood in the water and, you know, they're biting, bro. They're full on sharks and you know, it's kind of like, you know, what's the expression? Like the seeds have come to whatever it is, roost.
The chickens have come home to roost.
Yeah,
that was that was terrible one, Cardona. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
The seeds have come to roost.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. Don't talk to that broad boy like that. They say anything down there, bro.
Right, but
anything
bro,
is saying,
like if this was like the close answer, Juan was over here, my guy. It's off camera because I can't make it further because my hands are attached to my body. But man, so then okay, let's talk before we just get into some like overarching stuff. Let's take just a couple minutes to actually talk about this game. Although we all think this game is going to end up being a blowout. Because, I mean, I just think the Dolphins are overmatched, and there's no reason to have any faith in them. Royal, I can hear the game.
Come on, bro. Be professional. At least have it muted like me.
I have it muted too.
Bro, I just pulled it up, bro, and I thought it was already on mute. Like, I thought the sound would come to my head.
Yeah, don't worry. The Packers are losing 21-7.
Chill, bro. I got Aaron Rodgers in fantasy.
Me too, bro. Like,
let's go each unit. Not each individual unit, but like the two sides of the ball, offense, defense.
Yeah.
For the Dolphins to have any chance to win on Sunday, what is the number one thing you need to see from the offense? If it's a specific player doing something, or if it's just a specific unit as a whole.
To win,
yeah, for the Dolphins to have a chance to win. Because look, at the end of the day, it's not like the Dolphins are going into this thing to lose. As much as all of us think there's no chance.
No, for sure.
They're
trying to
they're going to try to win because that's what they have to do. So what is the plan to beat the Bills? What do they have to do right?
They need to have at least 24 points. Between 21 to 24 points before halftime.
Whoa. Okay. I thought you meant full game.
No. To win, that before halftime, you have to have that. And if you don't, you're not winning.
Okay.
You need the defense from last year to show up, and you need for Tua to go off.
Well, we're going offense first. We're going offense first, and then we'll do defense.
I'm sorry. My attention is split right now.
I know.
But no, on offense, you need Tua to kind of. This is the game where he's going to have to be perfect. And I know like it's impossible for a quarterback to ask, but this is the game where you can't have any turnovers. It's the game for you if you're going to repeat that 4 touchdown performance, then fine, repeat it. and then you're gonna need a few more yards. Like you're gonna need a 320, 330 game, 4 touchdowns, no picks, and you have to be damn near perfect on the field in order for your team to have a chance to be in this game.
Yep. And actually, I was thinking it was well about saying, you can't turn the ball over. I think, admittedly, personally, and I think expecting Tua to not turn the ball over when we know he's going to try to force things.
He's going to throw.
And with the defense, as good as the Bills, even then, not like any quarterback going into a game against the Bills, right? Barring them having basically like no interceptions on the season, I feel like would be really tough. I'm going to put the onus a little bit on everyone else. I'm going to say someone has to make that play, right? Like that really energizing play that if you got it in, and I'm talking roll here, that if you got it in Madden 22, that momentum boost would straight up shoot all the way your side. We need one of those plays, right? And I'm talking about offensively.
It doesn't even have to be a pick six, dog. No. Sometimes it's a run where a guy breaks 2-3 tackles and he gets up and he's juiced.
Sometimes I was talking about on Madden. That's the
yeah. But like I'm talking about like
in the game, in actual
early, because earlier we were talking about, and I think it was before Kai came in. You were like, they're missing like a game to get into rhythm. I feel like all they're missing is really one play where one guy makes an extra guy miss, or he goes and breaks a tackle, or even like a defender comes in and like just one play, dog, where like everybody gets fired up and everybody gets juiced.
Yeah.
And then you take that and you start moving on with that momentum.
I feel like that's be a busted coverage where safety didn't read it right. Waddle was open over the top, easy long touchdown. Or, they handed it off to Gaskin or Ahmed and they finally break a long run, which happens once every 7 to 8 games, maybe, right? Like someone, maybe it's even to like, look, I'm going to honestly say the play where he went against the Falcons and he broke that tackle, right? He like took that hit and re-scored for the first down. If that energized the team, like, I don't know what does. It's something like that really puts everybody else in like this, hell yeah, let's go beat their ass.
I got another thing too. Like, I want to see the offensive line take this game personally, because this is the game that y'all lost 2 in. Like, and for Tua, I know that it might be some kind of like lingering memories of what happened. So, I mean, he might be a little tentative to start, but I want this offensive line to take this game personally and do a better job of like touching somebody so that you can protect your quarterback and give yourselves
literally, if you're going to get beat, at least push them back once. Just
something. Don't lay a finger on them.
Fight. Have some pride, bro.
In other words, cut Jesse Davis' ass right now, and you might still have a quarterback on Monday morning.
And I'm gonna say this straight up, and this is just because this is the way I do things. If I'm the offensive line coach or the offensive coordinator or Brian Flores or freaking Tua, I don't care who the hell you are, Jesse Davis, if he's supposed to be the leader in that offensive line room, which, good Lord, if that's the case, we're screwed. Somebody please smack the hell out of Matt Milano. Was it Milano that? No, it wasn't Milano that hurt him.
Yeah.
Or was it?
It was Milano.
It was Milano? Just smack him, right?
Or was
Not
it
like
Epinesa?
An illegal play. I think it was Epinesa. If it was, but Milano,
I try to block that play out. I try to block that play out of my.
But whoever it was that came around and injured Tua, I'm not saying be dirty and try to hurt him or anything. But if you get one play where he's looking the other way, give him that one solid block. Give him that one solid push, right? Put him on the ground, step over him, and be like, "Don't forget this," and then go back and do your thing. That's what I would do, 100%.
Aaron, I'm pretty sure that neither one of these boys know who you talking about, bro. But I got you, bro.
You telling me I ain't never seen the Proud Family?
Sure,
I'm telling you have no idea who Sticky is from the Proud Family.
Yeah, I don't remember all the names. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen Proud Family, but I don't remember all the
cultural phenomena, bro.
Was it one of the? Oh,
it was the black guy with the hat and the glasses.
Let me see. I'm looking it up.
The only boy in the clique. With
the main. Yeah, okay. I remember Sticky now.
That's what he calling me Sticky. See, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
That's actually a pretty good one.
That's why I put it up. That's why I put it up, bro. I was like,
that's really close.
I kind of bangs with that one. Like, same
cool,
vibes, too, bro. Same vibes, bro.
All right, defensive side of the ball. If the Dolphins want to have a chance to win, what does the defense
Kyle work
do?
at Kmart. People say Kyle work at Kmart and Kindle.
He looks like he's on. I know nobody here plays Warzone, but he looks like he's in a Warzone building with that ladder behind him, heading up to some random roof. Roll, we'll start with you on this one. Bro, what is he doing here? All right, you want to? Yeah.
Yo, you just talk shit about me?
Yeah.
No.
Bro, are you in a choir room? Bro, you're in a bathroom right now. I'm about to boot you. Not supposed to stream from a bathroom. That's against the rules. All right.
Bro, there's no one in here. Fuck you. I'm cleaning.
All right. We'll pull him out. for the Dolphins to have a chance, what does the defense need to do? Roll, I'm starting with you.
Yeah, I think the defense need to kind of show shades of what they showed last year. Like they need to have their best game of the season. Actually, all things considered, they can do what they did in the first game this year.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
There's one big change I would make from that first game, but
like if they, what was the change that you'd make?
Stop the damn run. And I know they can't stop the run, but like
it's not
containing Josh Allen is more.
I'm okay giving up the run. I'm okay giving up the listen. I'm okay giving up the run. If you're telling me you're gonna get Josh Allen for 177 yards and a touchdown and whatever it was.
So
right?
he had.
But for me, that's why I said on the offensive side, if you want to win, you got to score 24 points or 21 points minimum before halftime, and that's because, in my opinion, if somehow the Dolphins defense could hold them to 14 again going into halftime, that's how you win, bro.
And all 14 of those points were scored in the first quarter. It was the long Devin Singletary touchdown.
Yep.
And then I think, who did he throw it to?
Diggs, I think.
Yeah, it was the one where X fell down. Or X fell over. But Josh Allen was 17 for 33 for 179 yards, a 5.4 average, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He was sacked only once, and he had a quarterback rating of 75.
That's probably his lowest one.
I said do what you did in the first game, but I find it really difficult to imagine the Dolphins being able to get that accomplished.
But but look how hard it was to going into that, say that was even going to happen, right? Like I left that game saying, even though Jacoby and everything that happened, like the defense did its
that was the one bright spot because we'd never done that before. Even in his worst game against the Dolphins, he did way better than that.
Yeah, I mean, but still though, like just to say the think that that is the new norm would be crazy. Like you don't want that's not the. That's not the new norm for the Dolphins. The norm is the norm for the Dolphins. Josh Allen is probably going to chew you up. So you want to try and contain it as much as humanly possible. So that's what.
And we'll see. And we'll see how that goes. It ain't no touchdown. His foot was out of bounds. Okay.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna hit you guys with this one. Injury report is long as hell, right? In terms of limited participants from today: Jerome Baker, Xavier Howard, Noah Benogany, Brandon Jones
can't play.
Byron Jones, Greg Mance, and Devontae Parker. So, if you had to take one guy, you just saw it.
You have my stream behind, bro. But
his stream is always behind.
It was sick, dog.
Okay.
If you had to take one guy off of that injury report, and you said this is the most important guy, we need to get him fully healthy for the game. Who is it?
It sucks because it's not even because he's the best one, right? Like, we can't afford to have Jerome Baker out. Like, truly. Like, you put Duke Riley on the field, and they're already playing pick a bitch with Baker. With Duke Riley, it's just gonna be like, spread wide open, like just take whatever you want. Like,
I did just pick up Devin Singletary in fantasy. I'm about to start him.
That's a good pickup. Because even then, like, we also lost Calvin Munson too.
Yep.
The Pats just picked him up. So that linebacker unit looking kind of shaky already with Baker, and if you lose him, man, that's gonna be rough.
I think I'm gonna echo what he just said because Baker is your one and only pass coverage linebacker. Even if that's not what he does best, he's the best at it on the whole team. You don't have him, the whole middle of your defense is now exposed, and that does not equal good things for an already struggling Miami Dolphins football team.
Sure. I think for me, I'm gonna have to go with one of X or Byron, literally just one of the two, as much as we think Byron hasn't played very well and X hasn't been the same as he was last year. If we go out there and neither of those two guys are there and it's up to Noah and Coleman to save the day, like,
my heart just started racing.
Listen,
all right,
GG. If you can hold them to below 40, that's a win.
Tua got to throw 500 yards to win that game.
He gonna throw 500 yards to keep it within 2 scores, bro.
It's gonna get really ugly. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. This Sunday's game is gonna be a rough one to watch. I think all of us are predicting double-digit loss. We don't have to go into the specifics of it, because we'll do that pregame show. But I mean, do the Dolphins have a chance?
They have as much of a chance as I do of sleeping with Kim Kardashian.
Right? No, bro. The minute you start asking if the Dolphins got a chance,
that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good chance for you.
Oh, thank you, bro. I got a haircut. I'm feeling spiffy. I love the
no,
compliment.
I meant more because
I took it how I took
Dolphins
it. I
have
don't
a
care.
chance.
I know I took it how I took it.
Okay, so then you know what? Let's play the hypothetical game. Let's get real crazy
games.
with this.
Yeah. If Jamar Chase was here, we would win the game.
That's a good hypothetical. The Dolphins have a 50 times better chance than my hairline returning. That's not happening.
Shut the fuck up.
You were looking for that one.
I was. It took me a really long time. Look, let's just say super out there, very low probability. I think ESPN prediction has the Dolphins with a 12% chance of winning.
Oh, that's nice of them.
That's terrible.
Nice
I think that might be the lowest I've ever seen. The spread is a full 2 touchdowns. It's not even 13.5. It's a full 2 touchdowns.
Like 14 or 14.5.
It's 14.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You're not going to score 14.5. Normally it's like 13.5. Full 14. But hypothetical game. What are we talking about on Tuesday if the Dolphins do win?
Oh, fire Brian Flores.
If they win,
that's what the hell you should be talking about. I'm sorry, y'all got to give me a second. I got a work call coming in.
Yeah, we got you. Juan, then.
What are we going to be talking about Tuesday?
Yeah, what are we going to be talking about if they do win?
If they do win, Josh Allen caught COVID Saturday night. And the starting offensive line got lost on the way to work.
Again, hey. The Dolphins are terrible.
Yeah.
Any given Sunday. We know this. The Dolphins were 0 and who knows what the hell they were. And Cleo Lemon came out and won a game.
I'm drunk and I'm high off of multiple drugs. And in my mind, I'm sitting here and you're telling me just hypothetically, how would they win?
Yeah.
So drunk and high me would say that hypothetically they would win if Josh Allen threw 20 interceptions. And
bro, stop. Again, there's a chance. You know there is. I think I'm smart enough to say I'm not going to predict the Dolphins to win the game, but you know there is a chance. Here's how. I'm gonna explain it to you. Okay, here's how. Because apparently none of y'all can think about this. Look, if the Bills come out thinking this Dolphins team is terrible, yeah,
I'm back, bitch.
If the Bills come into this game thinking that, oh my gosh, we're playing the 1-6 Dolphins, they suck. We don't even have to try, right? And the Dolphins get really fired up. We've seen these things happen before. How many teams did we see beat those like unbeatable Heat teams back in the day on nights where the Heat just looked out of it, right?
So we're playing the what if the Dolphins win this game?
Yeah, right? What if the Dolphins win? We're talking about
what if the Dolphins win this game on Tuesday? What's the storyline?
Because here's the thing, right? It's all been doom and gloom. If they beat the Bills, I'm not changing my mind. I still think everybody's bad at the jobs, but man,
that's how you give people hope,
right?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't do that?
Give people hope?
Yeah.
Go buy shrooms.
Not about this. Like this
you're saying I'm giving them hope, or the Dolphins would give them hope?
By playing this game, we're giving them hope. Like we started to get our brains churning about, oh man, the narrative round 2 is going to. It's not, bro. Like, but then Sunday you even more disappointed that this imaginary world.
But if the Dolphins win, the narrative has to change.
I'll throw this question back to you, Michael. What are we talking about Tuesday?
What we're talking about Tuesday is that somebody did their jobs extremely well. Finally,
who?
Most likely the defense.
Give me a name.
Most likely the defense. I'll go with Brian Flores or whoever the defensive coordinator is supposed to be, but good Lord, we all know it's all flow. I'm not saying that he was good at his job, but if the Dolphins win this game on Sunday, you have to say that Flores for this one game did his job and did his job well.
Fair.
None of us can take that away. That's for sure.
I could say that.
Unless the Dolphins go in and win like 40-something to 30-something, in which case
the Dolphins are not going to win this football game, and I hate this game.
You know what? Now I'm going to predict
now y'all are pushing me. I'll play 2. Tua goes 16-20 for 5 touchdowns and like 275 yards.
16 of 20, and he scores 5 touchdowns.
Yeah,
you guys are killing me.
listen.
Deshaun Watson
Cap
did
said
that
this. Cap said
versus the
this.
Dolphins in his 15th
I want to see
game.
this Tua jersey purchase if it happens.
Oh, for shit show, bro.
He's putting up plenty amount of money on the line here. That's not a sentence. That makes no sense, but I said it.
Yeah, but whatever, bro. Like I'm with it, bro. If Cap gonna buy a Tua jersey, they win, then fine. Like I want them to win because I want to see him in a Tua jersey.
You know what? F it. I don't care how it happens. If Tua throws 4 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, has a super up and down game, and the Dolphins win by 1 point, I don't give a damn what anybody says.
Yeah,
I'm taking that to the bank. Man, he's straight up yawning. That's what
I don't like this game, bro.
Yeah, it's just.
You know what? I like this game now because you guys don't.
So hard. I wanted to play with you, Michael, but like every time I try, like
it's making me squirm, bro. It's making me squirm, like, bro, like, damn,
I feel stupid. I feel stupid.
If I sell these people
because then Sunday's gonna come and then I'm like, I really play that stupid ass game.
You guys never as kids pictured what it would be like if you were the quarterback for like your favorite NFL team?
Sure. But when I was a child, that still had like a realistic possibility of happening until I realized that I would never be taller than 5'7" and I can't throw. Like once I did that, it's useless for me to think about what I would have done as the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers.
Look,
they would be terrible.
You know what? I like this because everybody's getting big mad now about some hypothetical, not you guys, but like the comments. But yeah, but I know the Dolphins aren't going to win.
Oh damn, Justin, y'all drunk? I said I was drunk. That's what I said. That's how I was playing this hypothetical. I was drunk and high. That's all right, Michael.
Aaron,
I appreciate your effort. I appreciate your effort for the game. But it's
it's I believe there's a certain segment of Dolphin fandom. I don't know if that's a good thing to say.
I'm changing. I'm going to predict the Dolphins to win.
Welch 100%. I'll get AJ right on my fucking left thigh.
Sure.
Kai, do you want to play the game?
Yeah, Kai, play the game with Michael.
Oh, the dumbass questions he's asking like if the Dolphins will beat the Bills.
Bye.
No, I want to hear
Royal. Yeah, you fucked up. Royal's got bro. Anything is possible.
There's literally a ban from studio button.
So Kai, all right. We win the game. What are we talking about Tuesday? No drugs are involved, please. I already said that.
No, I've been listening while I've been working at Kmart. So damn, bro, I'm a full-time supervisor. You can't be relegated.
Well, that's actually what our next question should be. Rank Kmart, Walmart, Target in order.
Ooh.
Oh, Target first.
For sure.
I hate Target.
Kmart is on his dying breath, though.
Huh?
Bro, Javier, this is exactly what I said. He is in Warzone. He's in Superstore.
Darker, bro. What the fuck? Anyways, if the Dolphins win on Sunday, then that means that Tua Tagovailoa had a great game.
Why can't y'all play the game? You see this? This is how you play the game.
16 for 20 and 5 TDs.
No, don't put it on everybody else.
I 20 times. He's throwing 40 times. What
are we doing the other times with the ball? How many offensive drives are we having? 3?
Yeah,
what are we doing?
Miles Gaskin, or the defense gets 3 turnovers and then you got short fields. I mean, listen, it can happen.
I think that Josh Allen's going to turn the ball over for sure. At least once.
8 times.
I think that the Dolphins, it gave us hope even with the Tua injury, which is so stupid in that week 2 situation where the Dolphins gave us hope in showing, oh, wow, look, this is how you make Josh Allen not look like Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And if they're able to emulate that again, which we all doubt, then
maybe Jalen Phillips can have 15 sacks and 15 snaps.
No, I think that there is a realistic chance. Like, I don't want to sit here. Like, I see people putting like 0.0000%. Like, look, the best you could probably put it at is like what, 5%,
12%. That's what ESPN says.
Like,
no,
I don't think that it's out of the realm possibility. Again, we have to remember that. And Royal said
I'm like
that
a point percentage.
But like, dude, we're the Dolphins. We do dumb shit all the time. It makes in the world of Miami Dolphins.
We lost to an 0-3 Colts.
This would be the most Miami Dolphins thing
They're
ever.
not going to.
Nah, we tried to say the same thing about the Bucks game.
They're not.
I didn't.
They're not going to.
He did.
No, I did too, though. I fell for that.
I said it too.
No, I know. I'm saying, listen. Let
Kai.
I know they're not. They're not going to win the game.
That's why he watches so much football. They're closed on Sundays.
What the fuck is Hobby Lobby, bro?
Oh my god, you're not.
Like, I don't know what Hobby Lobby is.
You get stuff
Yeah,
at
I'm
Hobby
not.
Lobby.
I'm a
bro.
23
Bro,
year old.
Hobby
I
Lobby
just
is
got a
like
full-time
Christian
job. I'm a
Michaels.
supervisor.
That's what Hobby
Oh,
Lobby
what the fuck,
is.
bro?
Yeah, I just buy
Nah.
NFTs. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Bro, you don't leave your house.
It's, I have NFTs at the house.
Yeah,
I
he
can
does.
Yeah,
take
I
them
can
anywhere.
tell you look like the kind of guy that doesn't leave his house. Like
What's
ever.
wrong with that?
Listen,
I don't
bro.
leave my house.
I
To
mean,
clarify,
even when there's
Michael
not a
Christian,
worldwide
Michael
pandemic.
Christian doesn't remember he lives in Orlando, where all he has to go is to the park,
Hey,
and
that's
that's it,
pretty
and
dope.
home.
No.
Mike
There's
lives with all
also
the
Lake Eola.
upstanding white retired people in Orlando. By upstanding, I mean racist.
We know that.
It's true. They stare at
Wealthy.
me every
That's
time
what-
I come home, bro. It's really uncomfortable.
Well, you're one of them now. You probably go to the
Eric,
regatta.
you
One of
come
them?
home,
Who's
they probably
them,
think you're
bro?
Mexican,
You
Mike.
can't say that.
You
He's
said what
never
now?
gone to Walmart. He only goes to Target.
Oh,
I
bro,
hate
we
He's
can
never
probably
Yo, Target's fire.
we could
bro.
probably
Walmart's
we
also
could probably
fire.
like pool our money together that we get paid from 5 reasons and buy a Kmart. Shit's probably cheap as shit right now.
Like a Kmart cart. Like what? If
No. We could buy a
Yo, there was a
Kmart,
Kmart
bro.
on
What?
North
Them
East
bitches probably go up
123rd
about
that was closed.
131. Like you got enough NFT not about them shit, ain't
I'd rather buy the last Blockbuster, bro.
it?
Yo,
the last
Blockbuster's
blockbuster
dope,
is
though.
I think in Oregon.
Yeah, it's in like Seattle or some
Oregon?
shit.
I think
Oregon?
it's in Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon?
I would legit go to.
Oregon.
I would legit
It's not
go to
Oregon. Have you ever even been to Oregon?
I've been to Oregon.
You've never been there. Where you been?
I've been
No,
to
I
Alameda,
never have.
California. It's outside of Oakland.
That's not Oregon.
I
That's
would
South
go to the
Oregon, though.
Blockbuster in Oregon.
Yeah, there's one left somewhere out
No,
there.
that would be a reason that I'd buy a ticket to go to Oregon. I have no
Yeah.
other reason.
Yeah.
No, they have the Nike facility out
Why you
Portland-
say
yeah,
Oregon,
Portland's
bro? You're
pretty
such a
dope.
white man, Mike.
Is the Oregon Trail out there somewhere in
He
Oregon?
said Oregon.
No. The
Well,
Oregon
you
Trail
know
is
they got
not
that
out
thing
of
over
Oregon.
there. That's that thing that the thing with the thing.
We're not even talking about football no more.
Nah.
Yeah, that's
nah,
fine. Okay,
It's,
so
Wait,
you
wait,
guys all
wait.
say, here's the thing.
Can I really,
It's Bill's
can I really
week.
quick say something? I came in here just to clarify where I work. So right now, this is where I work.
I knew someone was gonna do that. I just knew
No,
somebody
he
was gonna
did
do
it. We didn't do that. He
He did it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Look, you guys say the dogs have no chance in roll.
Christ.
Wait. What's your crack voice?
Huh?
You haven't done it on this show.
Oh, welcome to 5 on the floor, baby.
There's too much squeezing in the breastular area for me on that one.
That was
Bro,
too
I don't
on
know.
command. That
I
was
don't
too
know if you know
natural.
about no junkie, baby, but you know they got a lean and a bounce to their step. You feel me, Michael Christian?
Look, here's the thing. You say don't give people hope. Honestly, even if I did predict the Dolphins to win and they win and lost, I don't care. I have no hope left for this season. That went out the window week 2. I want to say week 2, honestly. It was
Yeah, the minute
totally
two,
gone,
Bro,
man.
you
The
was
minute two
off
got
that
hurt.
window, off that bandwagon, off week 1, bro.
Week 1.
Like you wanted a sexy win, and you're like,
It was only 17 points versus.
and you were
Tell me I was
right,
wrong.
you motherfucker.
Tell me I was wrong.
You were right, you dirty
Exactly.
motherfucker.
Because
Yeah, well, I
for
called
us-
1-4.
Because here's what it was. Look, for us to be the team that
You were
everybody was
right, Juan.
predicting, except for Hugh Juan, for us to be the team that everyone else was predicting, you have to have gone out there and beaten that team by more. If you didn't, looks like there was something wrong. And good Lord, everything is wrong. If you guys had to genuinely guess, how many games do you think the Dolphins win between now and the end of the season?
Dog, I really haven't been
Total,
wanting to do that.
including the one.
I've been trying. I've been like avoiding that, like the plague at this point. Like doing this exercise because, dog, like if I'm being honest with myself,
They
and
won
in the
their
way I
only game of the
predicted
season.
1-4, I don't. How do they win 5 games, bro?
How do they
No,
win
I'm-
4?
I'm asking you genuinely, how many wins do you think they'll have by the end of the season? Not on top of the one
3?
in total.
I
4?
That's what I'm saying. I
4,
can't say they're gonna
maybe?
finish 6-10. I can't.
4.
I don't feel confident. I don't feel confident saying that at all.
So then what do we see as the difference then between 2019 and this season?
Flores playing like he has nothing to lose.
At some point, he's gonna change to that. Like if he doesn't do that Sunday against the Bills, like
But
my
think
guy,
about it. Why would he? Why would he when it's at his lowest, all of a sudden change? He's
because
talked
it's at
for
its
weeks.
lowest.
But for weeks, he's talked every single game after the game. We're just gonna keep practicing how we've been
Bro,
doing. I like
Justin,
our
there's
effort
17
throughout the
games
week.
this season, guy.
What? There's
There's
18 weeks, but there's 17 games.
Yeah, there's 17 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah. Update a week early, I guess. So we won't be hosting pregame show against Houston on November 7th.
Oh,
7th.
yeah, we're not.
On November 7th. Because
I'm
all of
hosting that
us,
day.
except for Royal, because he hates us and thinks his family is important. Like, what?
What a guy. What an outstanding
he wanted
guy.
to stay in Tallahassee and not go to a Dolphins game.
Tallahassee. Ah!
Yeah. Myself, Juan, and Kai will all be at the Dolphins game November 7th against the Texans.
Please, no autographs, guys. I am only doing NFT signatures. Please, no autographs.
Right, if you promise not to divulge where you'll be sitting, I'll make you a bet right now. Nobody recognizes any of us.
Bro, I promise you. They're gonna
I'll make you a bet right now.
By my profile picture, 100%.
I'll make you a bet right now.
Listen,
I got another announcement. They ain't doing no pregame show. I'm gonna do a pregame show.
Bah, let's get it.
Me and Kendall gonna do a pregame show.
Yeah.
I might get threat on that, trying to get the Kane game to go ahead and
Oh
sub.
my gosh, we're gonna lose our jobs, dude.
We're gonna get lit
fired.
in the comments, bro, for sure.
Y'all get to be fans for once.
No,
man.
we'll probably pop in. We can pop in from our phone.
Like
we can pop in from one phone and just be there and like show you guys where we're sitting.
I'm just talking shit, but I legit talk to Kendall and Threat to see if they want to jump on here and do a pregame show so that we can solve that for you guys. Want to make sure that we keep the content flowing for everybody.
We're all down, but here's the surprise for everybody watching. Just because you might like Kendall and Troy more than us, too bad. They're not here to stay. This is still our show, no matter what you say, because you have no power here. But thank you for watching. Okay. How do we?
That's right, Michael.
Way to tell them.
Listen,
way to tell them.
How do we wrap this up? I know we don't want to talk about him, but genuinely, I feel like everybody's just waiting on one thing, and that one thing is, where do we go from here? Yeah. Tuesday on our show, prediction time right now, because it's really the next time we're going to talk about this. By next Tuesday's show.
Well, by the time we're
live,
have
a new quarterback. By the time we're live, we would know exactly. Right? So by 9 p.m. when we go live, is this Miami Dolphins team going to have a new quarterback? Yes or no? We don't need to go into what anybody's thoughts are on it or not. What they want to happen is, do you think it's going to happen or not? Nothing more, nothing less.
No.
Okay.
No.
I also say no. I won't tell you my opinion, but if you've watched before, you know what that is. All right. Other than that, on Tuesday, we're probably talking about a blowout. Correct, gentlemen?
Yeah. Blew our backs out.
You know why we blew our backs out? Because we carried everybody, and the Dolphins are winning this Sunday. I am calling it right freaking now. If you want to say I'm lying, you can say it. I think the most Dolphins thing to do would be for them to go out there and be like, hey, look at us. We were super terrible the last X amount of games, and we lost to the Jaguars. We're going to go beat the Bills now.